With AI-powered search completely changing the game, there's a file kind of hidden away in your website's code that's suddenly become your single most important strategic asset. For years, we thought of it as just a technical map for search engines. Well, not anymore. Today, it is the primary way you teach AI who you are. And getting this wrong isn't just a tech mistake anymore. It's a direct threat to your visibility and, yeah, your bottom line.
Okay, let's get right into it. Here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll look at the new role your sitemap plays in this age of AI. Then, we're going to uncover some of the hidden and frankly scary risks of ignoring it. After that, we'll flip it around and focus on the huge opportunity here, how to turn this file into a real strategic advantage. And we'll wrap up with a clear, actionable plan so you can audit your own digital blueprints.
So first things first, and this is the big one. The role of the sitemap has totally fundamentally changed. It's not just a boring list of links for Googlebot anymore. Think of it as a direct hotline to the large language models that are now powering search and giving people answers.
And this right here reframes everything. I mean, look at the wording. They specifically call out large language models. This isn't just about getting your pages listed in search results anymore. Nope. This is about feeding the actual AI brains that are directly answering your customers' questions.
And this change ushers in a whole new ballgame, answer engine optimization, or AEO. Your customers, they don't just want a list of 10 blue links anymore. They want answers right now. And the quality of the roadmap you give these answer engines, that's what decides if you're the source of truth or if you're completely invisible in the conversation. Let me put it this way. Your sitemap is now a declaration of what matters on your website. Every single URL you put in there is a signal to these AIs. You're telling them, hey, this page is important, it's high quality, and you should use it to understand my business. The quality of this feed directly shapes how these incredibly powerful models see and represent your brand. So, what happens when that data feed is, well, messy? The risks are huge, and honestly, they're the kind of thing you don't even see until your traffic has already tanked. A good enough sitemap is absolutely not good enough anymore. This really shows the difference, doesn't it? On the left, a healthy sitemap is this perfect, clean, curated list of your best stuff, the pages you want AI and search engines to see. But on the right, that's a broken sitemap. It's a disaster. It literally sends these AIs on a wild goose chase to dead ends, duplicate pages, and even pages you specifically told them not to look at. And this technical mess has a very real business cost. It completely wastes your crawl budget. Just think of that as the limited amount of attention a search engine is willing to give you. Every single second a crawler spends hitting a 404 error from your sitemap is a second it's not spending on your most important, money-making content. That new product you just launched, it might not get seen for weeks, and that costs you real sales. The impact here is just devastating. When you send an AI crawler to a broken page, it's a massive red flag. You're basically telling it your site is old and poorly maintained. That can absolutely tank your crawl budget and eventually just erase you from the very search results you're trying to win. Okay, so we've talked about the scary stuff. Let's flip this around and talk about the opportunity. Because it's huge. This isn't just about dodging a penalty. It's about actively turning your sitemap into a competitive weapon that puts you way ahead of everyone else in this new AI era. The whole name of the game is to move from that old set it and forget it mindset to a dynamic, living system. First, your sitemap can't be some file you update manually once a year. It has to be generated automatically. Second, it has to be accurate, especially that last modified tag. That tag is how you tell an AI, hey, I've got fresh, new content for your users. And third, you gotta automate the submission so search engines know the second something important changes on your site. Now for the tech decision makers in the room, the format you choose really matters. Sure, a simple text file is easy, but that's about it. XML is by far the most powerful option. It's extensible, which means you can feed these hungry AIs rich data about your images and videos, all crucial context. And this is where you go from just having a sitemap to really using it as a strategic tool. Don't just dump all your URLs into one giant file. Be smart about it. Break them down by page type. Products here, articles there. Why? Because then you can go into your analytics and see with surgical precision if, say, just your product pages are having trouble getting indexed. It turns a mountain of data into a clear, actionable insight. So what do you need to do right now? Where do you start? Well, we've boiled down all the best practices from Google and top SEO experts into a simple, really powerful checklist for your team. So take a second and go through this with your team. Is your sitemap dynamic? Does it only have the good stuff, the clean, valuable, working pages? Is that last modified tag actually accurate? Is it properly formatted, referenced in your robots.txt file, and submitted to the search engines? And maybe most importantly, are you actually looking at the data? Any no on this list is a direct, immediate risk to your business in the age of AI search.
Look, let's be crystal clear about this. This is no longer a job for an intern or some back burner item for your dev team. Getting your sitemap right is a strategic imperative. It's your official statement to the world's most powerful AIs about who your business is and why you matter. It's that important. So this is the one question every single business leader should be asking their teams today. Because in this new world, the answer to that question will literally define whether or not you can be found online. And if you need a hand answering it, the team at Surgeboom is ready to help you navigate this new landscape. You can reach out for a complimentary sitemap audit to make sure you're set up for success.